Hey everyone! Have you ever wondered how the New Testament is organized and what each part is all about? Let's take just 2.5 minutes to walk through the most powerful collection of books ever written, the New Testament. The New Testament is divided into 5 main sections. 1. The Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. These 4 books give us different but perfectly unified accounts of Jesus' birth, his ministry, his death, and his resurrection. They show that Jesus truly is the promised Messiah foretold in the Old Testament. 2. History. That's the book of Acts. It tells us what happened after Jesus ascended to heaven, how his apostles spread the message of salvation, and how the early church began and grew rapidly across the Roman world. 3. The Pauline Epistles. Romans through Hebrews. These are letters written by the Apostle Paul to different churches, teaching core Christian doctrine and how believers should live out their faith. 4. The general epistles. James through Jude. Unlike Paul's letters, which were written to specific people or churches, these were written to a broader audience. These letters give more wisdom and encouragement for living a genuine Christian life. 5. Prophecy. The book of Revelation. It reveals future events, the return of Jesus Christ, the final victory over evil, and the hope of eternal life for all who believe. The New Testament was written between AD 45 and AD 95, all within about 50 years. It was written in Koine Greek. That's a common, everyday Greek spoken by ordinary people in the first century. At the heart of the New Testament is one central message. Jesus Christ, his life, his death, and his resurrection, is the good news that changes everything. The Gospels introduce us to him. Acts shows how the message spread. The letters explain what that message means for us today. And Revelation reminds us that the story isn't over. Jesus is coming again. Studying the New Testament isn't just about learning history. It's about experiencing transformation. It tells us what Jesus did for us on the cross and calls us to respond in faith, obedience, and love. The New Testament gives us solid truth to believe and practical ways to live out every day. So if you've never really explored the New Testament, start today. It's a journey through God's grace, truth, and the greatest story ever told, the story of Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching, and may your walk with Christ grow deeper as you dive into his word.